everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to a new game of Cthulhu Death May Die. Today I am playing Ariel. This is Season 1, Episode 5, called A Cursed Tide. Let me read you the setup. Small town, small politics, big trouble. For some reason, these two families hate each other's guts, but we need to get them away from this accursed island before the cultists can sacrifice enough of them to summon the Elder One. I'm using Yog-Sothoth today, and I'll be going up against cultists, Wilbur Watley, Deep Ones, and a chthonic entity. I've got all the tokens laid out as described. White tokens, or light-colored ones, are the Allen family, and the dark gray, dark ones are the Marsh family. And the objective is to disrupt the ritual. I have to get 3 Allens and 3 Marshes on the ship, which is over here, which is where Ariel starts. Now, 2 actions I can take. 1, escort an Elder. While on a space with an Elder token, make a roll. On a 2 or more successes, place the Elder on your investigator board. You may only escort 1 Elder at a time. They can't be traded, but you may drop them off in your space after any action you take. If an investigator escorting an Elder dies, they drop the Elder token. As an action, send off the boat. Remove all Elder tokens that are currently on the ship. They have left the island. Alright, so only at the lantern room. So I have to get to the lantern room, remove all Elder tokens that are on the ship. They left. Alright, so once I get them on there, then I got to get all the way over here to the lantern room. Now, I am playing true solo, which means I only have 1 investigator. I believe that this is intended to be a 2-player, so for 6 Elders. So with 1, I think I should get 3. We'll see how it plays out. With 3 Marshes, that's going to be hard enough getting 3 gone. If it's too easy, I may increase it to 4, 5, or even 6, like I did in the last video where I got all of the artifacts instead of just 2. Alright, let's get started. Again, to disrupt the ritual, initially I need to get 3 on the boat. And we'll just say 3 of any one family. So, we'll just see how that plays out. Okay, on my turn, I begin with Ariel. She's skilled as a specialist hunter, which means she gets to name a favored non-Elder One enemy. I am going to pick the Deep Ones, which means she gets to roll an extra green when fighting one of those creatures. She is marksman, which means she can shoot an attacker up to 1 space away. And she has stealth, which means when I run, I can sneak past 1 enemy per run action. Alright, so on this one, I'm going to go ahead and shoot this cultist from my space away. I roll 3 black dice. I don't get any green because this is not a favored enemy. And I need 2 successes. I got 1 success and an Elder Sign, which unfortunately for me, Elder Signs don't count. So I will burn a stress to re-roll. I got a sanity. I'll re-roll. I'll burn another stress to re-roll it. Nope. I'll burn another stress. Come on, man. My last stress. 2 successes, and I finally defeat it. Alright, but I have no more... that was my first action. I have no more stress to use. So what I'll do is I will move 1, 2, 3 for my second action. And then for my third action, I'm going to rest, which is 1, 2, I get to heal 3 stress, and that is the end of my turn. Now, I didn't shuffle the Mythos deck or the Discovery deck, so let me go ahead and do that. And I forgot to draw my my mental state card. I'm not sure what you call it, mental illness card, the Mythos mentality. I can't remember what name it is. Alright, so we draw those. Let me go ahead and draw my medical card, patient medical card. I think there's only one in here that really doesn't work for a solo game. It's the one where you have to speak gibberish, and it doesn't help me because I won't be able to explain to you what I'm doing. So I tend to ignore that one. Let's draw the top one. And it's the gibberish one. Alright, so I should just remove that one from the game. That's funny. I drew it last time, too. I think there's only one in there. Well, that's really unusual odds to draw the same card twice after that, but hey. Alright, I got Pyromania. Put a fire token in your space. All right, so then deal wounds equal to the number of fire tokens in your space to all other figures there. Oh, that's cool. It's like I get to set fires. I think the fire still affects me. If I leave the room, I have to put it out on or whatever, but we'll see. All right, so that's cool. Start a fire, and all enemies, all other figures in your space can get a damage. Okay, that is the... All right, so I got to draw a Mythos card. All right, Yog's Presence. If there are 3 or more Yog gates at the end of the turn, Yog-Sothoth advances. There are not. So his gates will be placed randomly. I've put them face down and shuffled them, so they will be placed randomly at certain times during the game. Now, it's fight or investigate. Well, there's no enemies in my spot, so I get to investigate, and I didn't shuffle these, so let's shuffle those. And these are usually helpful to you, not always, but most of the time there's something pretty decent that you can get out of it. All right, let's see. The Matriarch. You may take 1 stress plus plus 1 for each Allen, companion, or elder you have to claim Jane Marsh. If you don't, get the Innsmouth look. When you get the Innsmouth look, discard a companion or lose 2 sanity. Well, I will take a stress, and I only have to take the 1 because I don't currently have any elders attached to me. And I get Jane Marsh. When you rest, every investigator in your space who doesn't have an Allen, companion, or elder heals 1 extra wound, including you. So don't get... So I think that answers that. I want to go after the Marshes. Who doesn't have an Allen. So go after the Marsh family. And the Marsh family, by the way, is the dark tokens, the brown or gray tokens. All right, so I want to go after... So this guy's not going to really help me. So let's forget that, and let's go after that. So there's 1, 2, 3. Relatively close. It is my turn. I will move 1... 2. That's my first action. Second action, I will shoot the deep one. I get my 3 green, and he's my chosen enemy, so I get an extra green die. So he's got 3 health. It says, if it deals any wounds, summon a deep one in the space. So if you don't kill it, when it attacks me, if I don't kill it, if it does any damage to me, it draws another one. All right, I need 3 successes. I got 2 and an elder sign. I will burn a stress to re-roll this one. Hopefully I get an elder sign. I got it. 3 and I kill it. That was turn number 2. Yep, moved, fought. There's a marsh here. When you rest, every investigator who doesn't have a marsh heals 1 extra wound. Well, I don't have any wounds to do. So for my third action, instead of claiming while in a space with an elder, make a roll. On a 2, place it on your investigator board. You may only escort. Let me go ahead and try and defeat these 2 guys. So for my third action, I'm going to shoot at one of them. I roll 3 black, and I got 1 success. I'll burn my last stress to try to kill it. And I did. I defeated 1, and that is the end of my turn. I didn't get a rest. I have no stress. Draw a Mythos card. I got a red one. Move each cultist 1 space towards you. Ooh, got one in my thing here. This one moves down. All right. Each investigator in a space with a gate loses a sanity. There's no gate there. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put gates. Red, yellow. Oh, I am there with a gate. Yellow and blue. Darn it. I knew there was something I forgot to do. Hold on. So the red, yellow, and blue gates. Yeah, those might be handy. I'm going to lose a sanity, I guess. All right, so where do they go? Red goes here, yellow goes here, and blue goes here. All right, so I just drew a card that basically says, what did I do with it? Each investigator in a space loses a sanity. So I lose a sanity. Summon a cultist at red. All right, so a cultist appears here, and that one is done. We've got 1 red summoning circle out of 3. When I get 3, the bad guy advances. All right, I am not in an empty space, so this cultist will attack me. He gets 2 green. I have no stress, so I can't re-roll this. And he got 1 success, so I take a wound, and that is that. All right, it is the end of the turn. There are not 3 circles, so it comes back to me. I have to kill this guy, so I roll 3. He's in my space. Kill him. Come on. I got 3 successes and 2 sanities. I'll take the sanity. I can't unroll those, but I do manage to defeat him. Now, I will do a rest action. 1, 2, 3. And it says you heal an extra wound when you rest, so I heal that wound because I don't have an Allen companion with me. In your space, who doesn't have... When you rest and you don't have an Allen companion... I don't. Okay, so I did. All right, and then my third... That was my third and final action. I fought it. I rested. Oh, I've got one more action. I fought it. I rested. And now I need to try to get him. So I need to do another one. So I need to roll 3 black dice. I roll 2 successes, and I can pick that token up. I got 1 success. Let's burn a stress and try to re-roll it. Nothing. Let's burn a stress and try to re-roll it. And my last stress, come on. Got it. All right, so I can place this here, which means I can get him to the boat. That is the end of my turn. Draw a Mythos card. A red one. Move Wilbur and each cultist 1 space towards you. Wilbur, destroy Wilbur. Each investigator loses a sanity. Wilbur's not on yet. And then it says summon him at yellow. Oh, he's here. That's bad. Okay. It is now the investigator fight. Wilbur is here. Wilbur rolls 2 black and 2 green. And it says, when destroyed, place a random Yog-Gate in his space. He gets 1 success, 2 successes, 3, and an insanity. 3 wounds. 1, 2, 3. The sanity pushes me up. Pyromania will deal a damage to him as he is in my space. He's got 3 health. Put a fire token in your space. All right, so the fire tokens, yeah, they will get bad. Okay. So this fire token's there. He did a sanity. I get to level up one of my things, so I will do 2 green when I attack a target not in my space. And all right, so he attacked me. He did damage. And that is it. Yeah, there's only 2 summoning circles, so we move on. It's my turn. Now I got to fight Wilbur. All right, so Wilbur, I can sneak. I will move here for 1 action, and I can avoid him. 1 action, I sneak. Now, I do take a fire token on me, which we'll have to resolve that at the end of the turn. And I do have Marsh with me. But now that I'm out of his space, I can shoot him. I get 3 black and 2 green for attacking a target not in my space. I only need 2 successes. Actually, let's rest first. I will rest. 1, 2, 3. That gives me a stress. And I get a bonus one. Bonus heal. And I attack for my 3rd. I got 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, and a whole bunch of sanity loss. I'll burn my last sanity to try to reroll one of these so I don't get... Well, I got 4 successes and 2 sanity. 1, 2. I do kill Wilbur. It says when he's destroyed, you put a random gate. I'll pick this one, so we now have a random blue there. And he is out of the game. All right, end of my turn. Now, the fire I'll deal with in just a second. So at the end of the turn, hold on, investigate or fight. I get to draw a card. You may take a stress plus 1 for each Allen companion to get James Marsh. If you don't, claim the Innsmouth look. All right, when you get the Innsmouth look, discard a companion or lose 2 sanity. I will discard Jane Marsh. Don't really have a choice. All right. That is that. Now it is the end of the turn. End of the turn. Fire. You roll 1 black for each fire on you, then discard them. A success means it does damage. It does damage. And then I can get rid of it. Okay. So if I go back in there, through there, which I'm going to have to do, I'm going to catch fire again. Check the Elder Summary. Did I draw a Mythos card? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And here we go. We got the red. If you have the Innsmouth look, summon a deep one in your space. I do have it. Otherwise, move all. Summon a deep one at yellow. All right. Okay. This goes away, and now, because there are 3, we shuffle this back into the deck, and Yog advances. And when the bad guy advances, you do some other stuff. All right. Yog advances 1, and it says, Stage 1. When Yog advances, place a random Yog gate in your space. We have a blue one. Move Wilbur Watley 2 spaces toward you. If he's not, summon him at the starting space. So Wilbur is now at the ship. Okay, my turn. I have the Innsmouth look, which I don't like. We got to shoot this one. All right, so it's 3 black. Actually, I can sneak by him. I will do that. I will move. I will run here for 1 action. I will rest. 1, 2, 3. I don't get the bonus heal because I lost her. And that was my second action. For my third action, I will shoot Wilbur. 3 black, 2 green for not in my space. And I don't get a bonus green for the sanity, so I need 3 hits. Oops. Come on. 1, 2. I'll do a sanity to re-roll this one. I'll do another one. That was a sanity and a success. So let's re-roll it. Let's burn a stress, and hopefully I can do some damage to him. Nothing. He's got 2 damage on him. All right. That wasn't good. That is the end of my turn. I moved, I rested, and I shot. Yep. All right. End of my turn. Draw a Mythos card. Move Wilbur and each cultist 1 space towards you. Destroy Wilbur, and then summon him at yellow. All right, now this says, when destroyed, place a random Yog in his space. So I've got to place a Yog token in his space. Wait a minute, hold on. When destroyed, place a token in his space. Does that mean the space he was at? When destroyed, place a random Yog gate token in his... Yeah, it means... Because otherwise, maybe he's destroyed, he would go away. All right. That just so happens to say, summon him at yellow. It says destroy him, which puts it here. Then you summon him at yellow. Okay. So there's a red token there now. All right. That was the Mythos. I investigate. I got the teen. You may take a stress to claim the Allen companion. If you don't, claim Innsmouth look. When you get the look, discard a companion. I can't, so I take 2 sanity loss. 1, 2. Which triggers Pyromania. I put a fire token here. This is going to be a hard one. All 1 damage to anyone there, and I get to level up. Let's do your favorite enemy rolls 2 dice less when attacking you. That could be helpful. That means the deep ones would not be able to attack me because they only roll 2 dice. I'm going to do that. They can't hurt me, so excellent. All right. That was this. End of the turn. There's only the 1. It is my turn. But I do get to add a green die to my rolls now. Okay. I need to get in here with Marsh to drop him off. So I will move, drop him. That was 1 action. These go away. And I get a fire token because I left a fire space. With my Pyromania triggering that. Okay, now I can move again. I can get by him. 1. 1, 2. 3. And it says I have sneak ability, so I can sneak past 1. I'm going to sneak past Watley, and this one will follow me. 1 will be my third and final move. That is the end of my turn. It is now Mythos card. There's a red one. If you have the Innsmouth look, summon a deep one in your space. Well, they can't hurt me. Summon a deep one at yellow. Okay, we're running out of... Okay. Number 2. All right. Fight or investigate. They are two less dice. They only roll 2, so they don't do any damage to me. And that is the end of the turn. I have to deal with a fire. It doesn't do anything, but I managed to put it out. All right, well, that was good. My turn. Remember, they can follow me. I don't care. They can't hurt me. I will try to convince him. Hold on just a second. I can sneak. This is interesting. If I can rest, because they can't hurt me. You can't rest. You can't rest when there's enemies in your spot. Even if they can't damage me, there's still enemies in my spot. So I can't rest. So I need to get by. Let's shoot the cultist. I got an idea. All right. So we'll shoot the cultist. I get 3 black, 2 for not in my space, and 1 because I triggered my sanity. So I'm rolling 6 dice, and I'm going to shoot this one right here. I just need 2 successes. I got 1 and 2 sanity, and I can't burn any stress. So I did put a damage on him. Second turn, I will shoot him again. Actually, let's shoot the other one. Maybe I can kill him in 1 shot. I got 2 successes. Oh, I forgot to take the sanity. That was 2 sanity. Here is a sanity and 2 successes. So I kill him, and I take another sanity. Man, I'm going to go insane if I'm not watching it. And then for my third and final action, I'm going to shoot him. And I got a whole bunch of successes and 2 sanities, which will trigger Pyromania again. So Pyromania will put a fire token here. It does 1 damage to the... I did defeat him, by the way. It doesn't kill the marshes. They just sort of absorb it, I guess. And I get to level up. So let's do, when you run, you get to sneak past 3 enemies. That's going to be helpful. Okay. That is that. So I moved. No, I shot once, I shot twice, I shot 3 times, and I am done. Okay. So what's going to happen now is the draw a Mythos card. I drew a red. Great. Move each Elder token that isn't on the ship 1 space towards the catacombs. Catacombs are up there. So this one will move here, this one will move here, this one here, this one here. Okay, there we go. And then this one comes down. Yep, and this one moves there. All right. Then move all monsters and cultists 1 space towards you. Monsters and cultists. Good night. All right, bad news for me. It is now fight or investigate. Well, none of these deep ones can hurt me, but Watley can. He rolls 2 black and 2 green. I have no stress to re-roll any dice. He gets 1, 2, 3 successes, 3 wounds. Oh, I'm almost dead. 1 sanity, and that is his attack. It is now time to advance Yog. And I'm not on fire, although this should have been here. When I leave there, I will get a fire token. All right, Yog advances. When he advances, place a random gate in your space. We have a yellow there. Move Wilbur 2 spaces. If he's not on the board side, he's at my spot, so it doesn't really matter. I am not doing so well. I have not met this moving 1 to the boat at a time this one's a really hard one. I can tell this is a really difficult one. All right, it is now my turn. I moved him, I shuffled, I advanced, I placed the gate. It is my turn. Well, I can sneak past 3. So I will move here. I will sneak past him and these 2, which means these 2 come to me. So that is 1 action. I do get a fire token. There are 2 in here. I can only do 1 at a time. That is so crazy. You may only escort 1 elder at a time. All right. I need to... I can't rest because of these guys. So I'm going to have to spend a second action to move here. And these, I will sneak by these. So these stay here. And then for my third and final action, I will heal 1, 2, and heal 1 stress. Actually, I'll heal all 3 wounds. All right. That is it for my turn. Mythos card. Move Wilbur 2 spaces towards you. 1. Oh, shoot. Yeah, he can only move here. I moved 3. Yeah. This is a space right here. These count as 2 spaces. Summon him at blue. Destroy Wilbur. Each investigator in his space loses a sanity, and summon him at blue. So we place another gate here, and he gets summoned at blue, which is down here. All right. That is it. I'm in a space by myself, so I can investigate. You may claim Helen Blaine or the Fisherman's Grog. Fisherman's Grog, you may discard this card to heal all your stress and discard all of your Innsmouth conditions. Helen, when attacking a monster, gain 2 green if you are escorting an elder. That is not bad. But that Fisherman's Grog lets me get rid of this and heal all my stress right now. I can do that right now. But you know what? I'm going to get a rest. I'm going to take Helen. I'm going to claim Helen. She's got 1 health, and she gives me those 2 bonus green dice, which just makes sense. That just makes sense to do. All right. My turn. I'm on fire, so I have to roll to see if it kills me. Or I'll re-roll. It's got to come on. It does not, so I put it out. My turn. I will rest. 1, 2, 3. I'm down there. I will try to convince this guy to join me. I need 2 successes. I got 1. I will burn a stress to try to re-roll. I got a success and a sanity. I will take it. He comes on. And then for my third and final action, I can move, and I can sneak by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And that's my third and final action. So I didn't move through a fire one. I did move through... I am in here, but they won't hurt me. So it is now Mythos card time. If you have both Marsh and Allen companions, each of your Marsh and Allen can take a wound. Also, each investigator loses 1 sanity for each Innsmouth look they have. I have 2. So I stop here. I trigger my Pyromania again, which puts a damage on each one of these. And there's already a fire token here. Do you put a fire token in your space? How many do you... I think you do. I think you put a second fire because when you move through that one, there'll be 2 fire tokens. Okay. So it just means the blaze has gotten bigger. Okay, so on their turn, they will attack me, but they are 2 dice less, so they don't hurt me. And then investigator die, they fight. End of the turn, I have no fire on me, so that is the end of the turn. Now, here's the problem. When I move here, I move out of here, I'm going to have 2 fire, but I can sneak by them. I can sneak by up to 3 enemies. So I can sneak by 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. I snuck by 3, but I gain 3 fire tokens because I moved through this one. So 3 fire. That was my first turn. My second turn, I can move in here, collect another fire token, and then I can rest. Let's do that. Move. I get another fire token. That was my second action. And then for my third action, well, I can drop him. All right, that's time up. Time is up. I will be back next week with the follow-up to this episode. I hope you join me then. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Cthulhu Death May Die. I'll see you in a week. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.